All right, we are live, I think. Give me some thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Had a bit of an issue with the YouTube app. It crashed as soon as I started the stream, so not exactly sure what was up with that, but I updated it, so we should be all good now. And we have Professor Onyx here. You may have come across her in another video recently, so that was a nice pull indeed. And looks like we got a ton of people in the chat already, so let's check it out. Who do we have? Welcome Footy Print, Dolph Grimm, Skeeter 2112, Main Regards, Dr. Raven, Dan Beast 117, welcome. All right, so give me some thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Let's get started. So this is going to be a long one. We've got a ton of new patrons this month. I think we've got about 75 snap packs to put together. Yep, we got some thumbs up there. Very good. Thank you very much. So the patron snap packs, a little something extra the patrons get each month. We have a nice live stream and put together these snap packs, have a bit of a chat. So the highlight of my month, I can come out of my video editing cave and spend some time with the community here. All right, so first off, we're going to go through the patrons where they're getting the foil pulls. So we'll start off here. New patron, Mark Pete. Thank you for being a patron. We're going to grab a foil out of the box here. Mantle of Tides. There we go. Welcome, Furlick. I'm doing pretty well, thanks. How about you? Next up, we got Sundance Kid. Thank you for being a patron. A pull from the box here. Oh, nice one. Cosima, God of the Voyage. And on the other side, we have the Omen Keel. Okay, so that's a nice God pull for you there, Sundance Kid. And Furlick, the Patreon link is in the description for every video. So yeah, click on that. You can check out all the tiers. I've actually had to close off a lot of stuff now. There should still be a few openings. They're actually doing billing today, so you probably missed the window for this month if you were interested, but we can sort something out. All right, Radislav Ziegler, thank you for being a patron. Grabbing a foil out of the box, you have Merchant of the Veil. I like how the little thing around his neck is glowing. Very cool. Welcome Philip Goss and Luke Killam. All right, next up we have Baneslayer. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing a foil here. Oh, nice. A Swampy. Full art. Always good to see those. Okay, next we have Bermudian Belbachir. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing a foil. We have Core Cartographer. Furlick, it's worldwide. So wherever you happen to be, as long as I can ship there. If you live on the moon, you're probably out of luck. All right, Caitlin Stark. Very nice pull there already with the coma, but let's see if we can get a nice foil here. Kargan War Leader. There we go. Thank you for being a patron. Next up, oh my God, look at this thing. Amazing artwork. Bark Channel Pathway here for Raphael M. Love that borderless land. Okay, we got Deathspore Thalid. Not quite up to your land there, but should fill out the pack nicely. Next we have Bozza from Down Under. He's probably sleeping or partying right now. So let's see what we got here. And we're coming live to you from the United States. We've got Hagra Mauling, so a nice foil here. Hagra Brood Pit. Thank you for being a patron. Welcome, Ruben. Just had his first in-person game of Commander since the first lockdown of last year. Nice. Bet everyone was happy about that. Next up, Janelle Mondragon. Thank you for being a patron. I've noticed the card singles are increasing in price across the board. It seems like people are getting back to organized play, so that's good to see. Temple of Plenty. There you go, Janelle. Enjoy. Thank you for being a patron. And next up we have Squirrel with a very nice Goblin Matron there. All right, Ruin Crab. There we go. A showcase version Ruin Crab. Has anyone built any Ruin Crab decks lately? I think there were some new tools for Mill, weren't there, in the most recent set in Strixhaven. All right, we have Devon B. Thank you for being a patron. Footy Prince says, had his first last night too. Played the Strixhaven Precons. The Prismari deck is so explosive. Nice. Okay, we've got a island for Devon. Enjoy the pools there. And one more at the foil only. We have Carter Michael Fensky with a mythic. Nice job there. We'll grab a foil for you. You got Invigorate. Okay, so now to the main course. This was just the appetizer. We're going to assemble the snap packs. So you might want to get a snack, something to drink. It's going to be a long one. So we'll get started in a moment. All right, let's see here. See if we can find some of the people in the chat. Okay, digging through here. So how's everybody been this weekend? I hope it's treating you well so far. Let's see, looking through. All right, let's get started here. So we start off here with Luke Killam. Thank you for being a patron. Got a very tasty pool there already. And main regards, yeah, Strixhaven looks pretty good. And yeah, Dolphgrim says, sealed play is gold. Cracked the pre-release lessons in the sideboard is such a cool self-contained mechanic. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to assemble the snap pack. So the deal here is I'm grabbing 5 cards out of the common slot. So let's grab those right now. And then out of the uncommons, 3, 4, and 5, and then a foil and a rare or mythic. So that spot is fully loaded this month. Lots of juicy stuff in there. All right, Luke, let's go. What do we got for you? We have Fuming Effigy, Crookclaw Transmuter, Mystic Sanctuary, nice. Errant Ephemeron. What's this guy? Anaba Bodyguard. What is that set symbol? I opened, I had a series, I opened everything going back to antiquities, and there's a whole set of symbols that I'm not that familiar with. So if you know what this guy's deal is, I'm guessing he's a Minotaur, but what is that? Is that Fallen Empires or Homelands or something? Rings a bell. Quandrix Cultivator. Coveted Prize, Borderless. Okay, Peter says it's Homelands. Excellent. Yashan, Implacable Earth. Okay, so we're getting extra rares here. Nullwood Dryad. Oh, right off the bat, Luke. Ding, 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 ding. We have a wild card. Let's just set this aside here. And the special pack this month is Strixhaven, so we're going to open that for you momentarily. You'll get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. Okay, so first wild card has been pulled. Excellent. Foil, River Whirl, Aerialus, and Once Upon a Time. Okay, Luke. So let's see what we can get here. What's going on in the chat? Felix says, all of this is kind of new to me. Patron packs you open like a specific day of the month. So the packs, the patrons pick their packs depending on the tier. And then depending on the schedule, it's a bit of a logistical nightmare, to be honest. I figure out when their pack will be. So it could be any time in the month. And then these snap packs, I usually try to have on like a Saturday morning, just so it seems to be good for most time zones. Okay, so I'm going to throw in this art card. That is pretty cool. What was it? Ephemerate. All right. We've got a mountain here. Expanded Anatomy, Arcane Subtraction, Barog Befuddler, Reckless Amplimancer, Needlethorn Drake, Biblioplex Assistant, Tenured Inkcaster, K-Rock Wrangler. Check out the chompers on that thing. Elite Spellbinder. Here we go. And that's that guy we were trying to figure out who it was last month. I think it was something Victor De La Rosa or something. No, I can't remember. Oh, Memory Lapse. Okay, from the Mystical Archive. Foil, Environmental Sciences, and that is it. Okay, so that is your packet. Let's set this aside. Okay, yeah, hey Brandon. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so next up, and welcome to Rodrigo Sarmiento from Argentina. Nice. Next up, we have Dan Beast 117. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I used to pre-record these, but it would take me like an entire weekend just to record and edit the videos, putting in all the prices and everything. And it's like, ugh, bit of a nightmare. I like the live streams much better. Okay, Damn Beast 117. We have Crow of Dark Tidings, Environmental Sciences, Drannith Stinger, Giant Badger from 8th edition. That must have been one of those fun ones. I was like popping in stuff from all sorts of sets. Blade of the Sixth Pride. Welcome, Daniel T. and John Decline. Wrong Turn. Okay, extra rare already. Briarhorn. Harvester Troll. You knew it would happen. We have been trolled. There he is. What is your favorite troll in Magic? Leave a note in the comments. Trinket Mage. Skyclave Basilica, and on the other side, whoops, spoilers, Skyclave Cleric, and yes, it is a Tali Primal Storm foil Older Dinosaur. I like how you have all the magic, the mana symbols there, glowing, and a Fleet Swallower. Nice one. So you combo this with Fraying Sanity, and you can mill your opponent's entire deck in one hit. And I actually did it. Almost had a table flip moment at the LGS when that happened. The guy was so annoyed. He's like, I'm quitting Standard. I'm like, okay, sorry. Sorry, but it was a fun game for me. Okay, let's see. Digging through. All right, next up we have Whiteout. Thank you for being a patron. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the uncommons. And yeah, you're not going to hear about too many goblins in Strixhaven just because, as far as I'm aware, the only goblin card is the one called Reject, and they're stamping an X on the forehead of this poor goblin there. So, little disappointed in that. There are goblins in that plane, but apparently they're not allowed into college. Little disappointing. Okay, we have Trade Caravan, Pigment Storm, Prismari, Pledge Mage, Capture Sphere for all your Pokemon needs, Mass of Ghouls, Thelanite, Druid. Okay, I think now that one must have been Fallen Empires, right? Umbral Duke, Reckless Crew, Extra Rare, Black Bloom Bog, and we have the Black Bloom Rogue on the other side. This seems to be a pretty common pull, actually. Bishop of Binding, another extra rare. Fisher Wizard, Creature Goblin Wizard. There we go. And good to see the Goblins Revival and Revenge. And I actually have no memory of this card, but I guess it mustn't be too bad. It ended up in the box. So there we are. Whiteout. Thank you for being a patron. Ruben says the Auric must just be two goblins standing on one another's shoulders, wearing a trench coat and mask to keep it a secret. I think that is a legitimate theory. Yes, that could be true. Okay, next up we have John Decline. Thank you for being a patron. Let's get a few more thumbs up there. I'm seeing like nearly 30 people in the live stream. Only 10 thumbs up. What is this? You don't like goblins and you don't like cardboard being pulled out of boxes? That is very disappointing, I must say. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think Professor Onyx may have to be brought onto the case. We need some thumbs up for Professor Onyx. How about that? Okay, moving on. Did I just grab a foil? No, I didn't. Okay, grab the foil. And rare or mythic. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, so, John, what do we got? Relentless Pursuit, Excavated Wall, Code Spell Cleric, Forbidden Friendship, on the world of Ikoria, 7th edition Swamp, nice. Ink Duelist, Uvenwald Mysteries, Zephyr Boots, Minions Murmurs, Thunderous Snapper, Foil Bramblewood Paragon, and a Mythic Harmonious Archon. All right. So there you go, John. Enjoy the pulls. Pop those in there for you. Okay, who do we have next? Digging through here. I'm trying to find patrons who are actually in the chat right now. Let's see. I've seen them in here somewhere. Here we go. There's one. Where are you guys hiding? Here we go, there's another one. All right. Next up we have Ruben Smith. Check it out. Very cool. Okay, thank you for being a patron. And grab a foil and rare or mythic. All right, Ruben, good luck. Okay, we got Inkling Summoning, Distemper of the Blood, Blade Banish, Spark Harvest, Utopia Vow, Gavany Ironright, Jury, Master of the Review, Ether Helix, Vow of Torment. Hammer Mage from Macadian Mask, or actually the list, or probably a mystery booster, that one actually. Foil Plains and Witherbloom Command. Okay, representing Strixhaven. So there we go. Ruben, enjoy the pulls. And Raconic says, wanted to say thanks because I started Magic 2 weeks ago. You're welcome. I hope you're enjoying the game. Don't get too carried away like I did. It's easy to get carried away. And before you know it, you've started a YouTube channel and 2-hour live stream. So there you go. Just have some fun with it. All right. Philip Goss, check it out. Isn't that incredible? Thank you for being a patron. You're welcome, Ruben. Okay, uncommons. And a foil and a rare or mythic. Let's go here for Philip. What are we going to get? Okay, Thrill of the Hunt. Archway Commons. Jarl of the Forsaken. Willow Fairy. Yeah, Magic is one of those deep games. You could get buried in it if you're not careful. So slow and steady. Just take it easy. Have some fun. Hymn to Torak. We got the Howling Wolf there. I think there's this one. There's like 3 variants of the artwork. So let me know in the comments. Is there one in particular is your favorite or you like the wolf there? Open the armory. You need to get 3 of those guys, right? On a t-shirt or something. Tend the pests. Yes, I need to create a pest deck at some point. Clever Lumimancer. Patron of the Valiant. Celestial Crusader. Foil Tandem Lookout. And Righteous Valkyrie. Nice. Okay, so there we go. Enjoy the pools, Philip. And Raconic says, been playing competitive Hearthstone for 2 years. Wanted to try a more complex MTG. Nice. And welcome, Eric Cozy. Hello, watching from Brazil. Nice. And Logan Bender, giving you my luck. You're going to open something stupid good. Yep. That's what we all hope. All right. So I'll set this stuff aside. And then we will go digging here. Okay, so who else do we have in the chat? Okay, let's just go digging in here. Okay, next up we have Eric Palanco. Thank you for being a patron. So, digging out the commons here. And that's one thing I would suggest if you're looking to get into Magic. If you have a fast enough computer, decent internet connection, just give MTG Arena a try. And you'll know whether you like or hate the game after that, I think. It doesn't really give you the full experience, so there's nothing like going to your local game store, playing face-to-face. Unfortunately, that's not really an option for a lot of people right now, but yeah, when things open up, definitely check out your local game store. Okay, we have a letter of acceptance, but not for goblins, apparently. Springmane Servant, Momentary Blink, Expanded Anatomy, Undead Servant, Vow of Lightning, Show of Confidence, Farrell's Mantle, Master Splicer, Elite Headhunter. Foil Rare, Magmatic Channeler, nice. And Mesmeric Orb. Are you not mesmerized by the Mesmeric Orb? And if you are not, leave a note in the comments, which indicates to me that we'll have to try the Mesmerism another time. Okay, so there we go. Eric, thank you for being a patron. Next up, it is Benjamin Sullivan with his very shiny Mages of the Moon. Thank you for being a patron. Let's go digging here. And if you're just tuning in, this is a fantastic live stream where a pair of disembodied hairy arms go digging through boxes of cardboard and pulling out more cardboard. It is fantastic. Dolfgrim. Next secret lair is an old goblin lair school. That'd be a funny one. They've got to do something like that, I think. So if you're listening, Watsy, please, we want an old goblin school, maybe on the outskirts, outside the fence of Strixhaven. There's like this little goblin school there for incorrigible youth or something. Okay, 7th edition Mountain Owlin Shield Mage, Chromatic Star, Bloodbriar, Sangrophage, that's a lot of teeth, Campaign of Vengeance, Hoverguard Observer, Shadewing Laureate, Experimental Frenzy. Is this one that you enjoyed? This is a bit of a crazy card, if you know how that works. Riftmark Knight, Underworld Fires, Foliage, and Genesis Wave. All right, so enjoy the pools there, Benjamin. Peter says it would be a Chaos Haven. Yeah, pretty much. We know they're watching this epic stream. That's the best joke I've seen all day. Okay, moving on. Dylan Moore, check it out. I don't care. Like, I know the values of these are plunging, but I really don't care. That artwork is just stunning, especially if you can get the foil versions. So those are the Japanese mystical archives. You'll find those in either the Japanese packs, they're like alternate art versions, or in the collector boosters. So that's where I pulled those from, the English collector boosters. Can't get enough of them. Although I will say I believe the foil etched versions are way underpriced right now. They're almost, a lot of cases, cheaper than the just plain versions. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Welcome MTG Geek. Let's fix that. There we go. So we start off here with a Corpulent Corpse, Mog War Marshal, Night Soil, Scrapskin Drake, Spirit Summoning, Wingspan Mentor, Niveneral Urbolg Tyrant, Ashiok Dream Render, nice. Set boosters, Peter, no, they don't have the Japanese ones. They just have the regular mystical archives. So we've got an Ashiok, Moss Pit Skeleton, Imperiosaur, Foil Mirror Shield, and a Mythic. All right, we got the alternate Borderless Jace Mirror Mage for Dylan. Enjoy the pulls there. See if they will fit. Yes, they will. Excellent. Next up, we have Tommy. Thank you for being a patron. Got a nice mythic there already. Let's see if we can find another one for you. And we're kind of any first buy ideas for a control player getting into the game, like white and blue, because it seems to be the most control oriented. Yep, that is pretty much the case. Blue especially. As far as decks, I don't remember. I don't think normally I would suggest like a challenger deck, but I don't think they had any really specific control ones there. Usually if you're looking for deck ideas, you would go to like MTG Goldfish or something. Go to the standard format or whatever your preferred format is and look for the top decks and find one that's mostly blue or white. That's probably a good starting point. Next up we have Grave Scrabbler, Feed the Swarm, Yurna's Judgment, Kingpin's Pet, Rimrock Knight, Tormod the Desecrator. Fearless Fledgling. Check it out. Brawn. Amulet of Safekeeping. Extra rare. Extra rare. Icebreaker Kraken. Nice. Another rare. Inscription of Ruin foil. And Magda Brazen Outlaw is your final rare there, Tommy. Enjoy the pulls. Welcome, Eric. Okay, next up we have Louise Philippe Brochu. Thank you for being a patron. Let's go digging here. Yeah, what is competitive changes from day to day. It's like a constantly shifting thing. So the other challenge is if you want to test stuff out in MTG Arena, it costs a fortune to get the wild cards. Oh, Louise Philippe, here we go. Standard pack. Nice. Okay, let's set that aside and grab your standard pack. Here we go. So we might have to switch over to the other box because this one's thinning out a bit now. Okay, Louise Philippe. We've got Gorgon, Recluse, Silverquill, Campus, Skirk Shaman, Creature, Goblin Shaman, Cole Stoker, Tempered Sliver, Skemfar, Avenger, Extra Rare, Explosive Welcome, Lithoform Blight. I like Dolph Grimm's idea. If you're a control player, the sure way to win, switch to mono red. There you go. There's some unsolicited advice. Salt Crusted Step, Foil Morit of the Frost, and Strixhaven Stadium. Okay, so let's get into this one. So I do mostly play mono red. However, I do like to try out a variety of different decks. So we've done a whole heap of deck techs on the channel. Just fun to brew different styles of decks. Not too many with mono blue though. Usually you want to mix in another color, like Demir or something. You want to do like a blue black is pretty good. Brainstorm, okay. So that is Brainstorm. Throw that in there. Got a Swamp. Introduction to Annihilation. Quandrix, Pledge Mage, Soothsayer Adept, Field Trip, Archway Commons, Vortex Runner, Thunderous Orator, Shadewing Laureate. Dream Strix is rare. Will we get another one? We do not. We got a Shock, Foil, Silverquill Campus, and Secret Lair. What do you think of these Secret Lair? I like how it's essentially ripping up a magic card there. Bit of a metaphor, perhaps. Okay, so there we go. Louise Philippe, enjoy. Yeah, the challenger decks don't include arena codes. That's another thing they should be doing. I don't know why they didn't do that. That would have been, to me, an easy thing to do. Maybe they were too afraid of disrupting everything. I don't know. All right, next up. Let's see who we got here. MTG Combo Central. I don't play Modern. I do have a, well, I did have a Modern Goblin deck at one point. I had that in my Goblin collection video. Did that one a couple of years ago, but yeah, just don't have the time. People ask the same thing about Commander, and yeah, I don't have the time. The most I would play would be Standard, sometimes Historic and MTG Arena. All right, Snail, you're up next with a nice Mythic. Okay, let's go across to the other box here, start thinning this out. I hope I have enough cards. And somebody was asking, Furlick, how many cards I have. So that's a funny question, actually. I have no idea, but I'm guessing I have about probably like 15 3,000 count boxes in towers around the place. I have boxes in closets. I have boxes in my office. I have boxes everywhere. And so you're probably looking at north of at least 50,000, probably more than that. I did get a bunch of bulk in recently, about another 16,000 or something. I'm mainly trying to see how people are packaging it because I want to try to sell some of my bulk. So yeah, it's sort of out of control. Yeah, too busy cracking packs for patrons to play. This is another thing. People think, oh, you just record a 10-minute video each day and then that's it. But they don't see the monumental amount of work that goes on behind the scenes. I can't even imagine. I'm small fry compared to Rudy, and he has like 4,000 something patrons, and that guy must be working non-stop. Like, I don't know how he does it, to be honest, because it's an absolutely huge amount of work. Okay, Gate Creeper Vine, a braid, Moss Diamond, Ogya Battle Seer, Viashino Racketeer, Symmetry Sage, Daring Saboteur, Vine Gecko, Flame Tongue Kavu, Guildless Commons, Simic Guildgate, Foliage, and a mythic. We got the Ravager Worm here having a bit of breakfast. There he is. That looks... Holy crap, is that a griffin? Oh, wow, this guy must be huge. All right. He's only a 4/5, but still, that picture... Frelick is waiting for the 4-pack plus snack to be available. What is available? I think it's 1 and 2-pack. You could start there and maybe add some stuff on, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Let's see here. Next up, we have Justice Catron with the Giselle Goldmane. Let's go digging here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, the at one point, or at various points, I should say, the patron tiers were totally open. So, because I had no idea like how much work it would be per patron and all that. So I got a pretty good idea last year. I was in excess of like 90 patrons, and that was too much. And plus, I realized I had to adjust the fees for that because I was losing a ton of money from shipping and product costs and everything. So I think we should be nicely balanced now. So I've capped everything. It's roughly around 85 or so is about the most I can handle. So hopefully that will work out still. Okay, we have a blood researcher, Eyeblight Colors, Viscera Seer, Champion of the Flame, Errant Ephemeron, Stormfist Crusader Extra Rare, another Extra Rare, the Bears of Litjara, Cornbarge Witches, Seb McKinnon, Nice, Quintorius, Field Historian, Relic Amulet, Foil Sir Eleanor the Discerning, and Krav the Unredeemed. So this one partners with Regna the Redeemer, also pictured here. So that's from Battle Bond, which that was a fun set to open. That really surprised me. I wasn't expecting much, but when I was opening that, I'm like, there's some good cards in this set. Okay, thank you for being a patron, Justice. And Daniel says, I think I'm celebrating my 1-year anniversary this month being a patron. Loved every month. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Next up, we got a new patron here, Brandon Higgs. Thank you for being a patron. So we'll go digging here for Brandon. Okay, so that's 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And grabbing a foil and rare or mythic. Okay, Brandon, what do we have here for your first snap pack? So I actually owe you 2 this month. We have Archway Commons, Essence Infusion, the Prismatic Piper, Headless Spectre, Spore Frog, Paired Tactician, Vine Gecko, extra rare here, Tundra Fumarole, Relentless Rats, nice. Hailstorm Valkyrie, Momentary Blink Foil, and Crackle with Power Mythic. Okay, so there we are, Brandon. There's the first one. I'll see if these will fit. Yes, they do. But wait, there's more. Brandon is back for seconds. Very hungry indeed. So let's fill him up here with a bit more than a snack. We'll call this a light meal, perhaps, at the MTG Unpacked Buffet and Smorgasbord. 2, 3, 4, and one more here. There we go. And a foil and rare or mythic. All right, Brandon, let's see how we do on the second one. So you got the pest summoning. Nice. Okay, Soul's Fire, Ghastly Demise, Jellum Tome, Shredded Sails, Journey to Oblivion, Mentor's Guidance, Thundering Rebuke, Acidic Slime. Extra rare here, Egon, God of Death from the Ghostbusters, isn't he? So, whoops, spoilers. Throne of Death on the other side. Oh, foil etched Hans Eriksson. There you go. And the rare is Magmatic Channeler. Okay, so that was a good one. Bunch of extra, excuse me, extra rares. All right. I think I'm going to have a brief drink of water. All right, welcome Whiteout. I think we did yours, I'm going to say like 20 minutes ago. You might want to rewind a little bit. Okay, next up, who do we have? Oh, look at this one. Pedro Villa, thank you for being a patron. And this is something, I don't know if many people know. So the collector packs, whoops, I dropped it. It's no longer a PSA 10 or BGS 10. You look at this and you think, okay, that's just a regular version, no foiling. But if you take a closer look, I don't know if you can see that. We've got around the border. That's what they call the foil etched version. So I think they're all like that in the collector packs. They just etch it around the borders, I think. Do they do here as well? Doesn't look like it. So it's just down there. Yeah, so that's what they're calling foil etched these days. Okay, Pedro, let's see what we can pull out of the box here this month. Thank you for being a patron. And the uncommons. Okay, and then we'll get the foil. Welcome, Septile Moore. What do I do with all my ad cards? They usually end up in a bulk box. Like I said earlier, I've got a huge towers of boxes all around the place. Okay, Pedro, we got Starnheim Corsa, Strength in Numbers, Spiteful Squad, Sluiceway Scorpion, Sailor of Means, Spellburst, Fearless Liberator, Black Bloom Bog, and on the other side we got the Black Bloom Rogue, or vice versa. Professor of Symbology, Bayin Coast, another one of these flip things. Bayin Veil on the other side. Foil Volpakit, comic book art. And Necro Blossom Snarl. There we go, Pedro. Thank you for being a patron. Welcome, DamBeast117. I think we did yours actually about, I'm going to say 20 minutes or so ago. See if these fit in here for Pedro. Yep. All right. Next up, we have Matteo Vanti. Thank you for being a patron. And that would have to be a huge table, Dolph Grimm. Like a giant, massive table. Maybe they, you know what, they could be used as support beams for the house. I'm impressed by how much load those things can handle. We've got a lot of, I imagine that each one probably weighs, what would it be, like 20 pounds or something? Okay, and then a foliage, which I hope I have enough foils this month. I'm going to need to replenish that, I think. Okay, Matteo, we have Fractal Summoning, Sarkamite Mere, Bergstrider, Prismari Pledge Mage, Prosperous Pirates, welcome Joshua Hagain, Go Blank, I think he said he was from Mexico. I missed the thing there. Fella, is it difficult to sell cards on eBay and Amazon? Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Concerted Defense, Expressive Iteration, Paired Tactician, Seraph Realm Eater, extra rare, nice. Portent of Betrayal Foil, and Crag Crown Pathway. Nice. Timber Crown Pathway on the other side. So you're talking eBay. Amazon I have no experience with. I sell a bunch of stuff on eBay and TCG Player. eBay has been decent so far. The fees are a little bit excessive, but that's pretty much the same on TCG Player. What I've found is that there's a lot more, even though there's probably more buyers on eBay, they're a lot pickier, or they don't even want to pay TCG low. They're always wanting the lowest price. So I do put higher end things on there just for more exposure, but a lot of times I have to take the listings down. So if I have something up on, sometimes I'll have things on eBay for a week or two, and I keep lowering the price, nothing happens. And then I put it on TCG Player at TCG low, and sells within an hour or so. So that gives you some idea. People, if you're in the US at least, I'd highly recommend TCG Player. If you want to sell cards quickly, that's the way to go. The alternative is going to your local game store. You can trade, get maybe 50, 60% of the value at TCG low. So that I've done that in the past as well. To help out the local game stores, but yeah, not financially, you're not so well off with that approach. Okay, Daniel T, you're up next with the Gitrog Monster. Thank you for being a patron. Let's see what we can pull for Daniel this month. 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and a foil and rare or mythic. All right, Daniel, let's go. We got Campus Guide, Eager first year. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Standard pack. Here we go. Wild card time. Pop that back there. We'll get into that in a moment. Congratulations. All right. Feed the Swarm. Scurrid Colony. One of my favorite cards in Strixhaven with these squirrels back in the game again. Char Rumbler. Kargan Warleader. Spire Mangler. Bloodline Pretender, Snow Day, Welcome Kuthan Cards, Foil Core Tapper, and the rare is Sedgemoor Witch. Okay, so let's crack into this set booster. Sometimes they don't want to open so well. Okay, so I'm a bit annoyed about the art cards, but Arrogant Poet, I've been told to slide them down. Okay, well, this is a sideways one. All right, so there we go. So put that in there as well. We got an island, start from scratch, curate, reject, yes, reject. So Daniel, I'm sorry, you were rejected from Strixhaven. We are putting this card in your pack. Dueling Coach, Show of Confidence, Silver Quill Apprentice Fracture. That is a decent one. Throw that in as well. I think this one is as well. Clever Lumimancer. And what are the odds? Seriously, Sedgemoor Witch. Okay, you do realize you have to build a black deck here with Magecraft synergies. You get to create the black and green pest creatures, so enjoy that. Revitalize, Foil, Mage, Hunter. Oh, nice. From the list, we got Shambling Shell. What is that from original? Is that original Ravnica where they got that? City of Guilds? All right, Daniel, there you go. So some tasty pulls for you. All right, we'll set this stuff aside. Next up, let's grab a pile of packets here. We have MTG Hermit. Thank you for being a patron. Also has a YouTube channel if you want to check that out. So it's MTG Space Hermit. I think that's how he has it spelt. Okay, the uncommons. And a foil. And rare or mythic. Okay, for the Hermit, we've got Miss of Litjara, Dripping Tongue Zubera. What the heck is that? Okay, I think that's why it ended up in the box. It was weird. Deadly Grub, same with that dude. Campus Guide, Sting Scourger, Creature Goblin Warrior. And you know why that ended up in the box, don't you? Calciderm, Icebind Pillar, Vine Gecko, split card here, Carnival and Carnage. Prava of the Still Legion, Foil, Ruined Halo, Promo, nice. And Master of the Pearl Trident is your rare. Okay, so pop those in there for MTG Hermit. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, next up we have Greg Richards with a Goblin. Thank you for being a patron. Yeah, whenever I see a Goblin token out of a patron's pack, you just know they're going to get the Goblin. Same deal if it's a rat or a goat. What else? Actually, not too much else. Those are the main ones. Of course, if they're over $1, yep, they'll go in there. But otherwise, it has to be in one of those special categories, or it has to be striking enough that I go, you know what, that needs to go in there. Okay, Greg, we have Needlethorn Drake, Witherbloom Pledge Mage, Treefolk Warlock. What the heck is that? Okay, interesting. Blood Researcher, Spark Harvest Dwarven Soldier, Cautery Sliver, Shadow Stinger, Shivan Sandmage, Mercurial Transformation, Riptide Survivor, Foil Murderous Rider, and rare is Rushed Rebirth. Okay, so there we go. Greg, have to tuck those behind the goblin. He gets pride of place there. And next up we have Sam Kirk. Thank you for being a patron. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And a foliage and rare or mythic for Sam. All right. We have Teach by Example, Needlethorn Drake, Cremate, Feebleness, Anaba Shaman. Okay, that's interesting Minotaur there. Phyrexian Hulk, Thwart the Grave, Careful Consideration, Master Symmetrist, Base Camp, Foil Dreadworm, and a Mythic Dream Eater. All right. So there we go for Sam and Dolph Grimm. I have not played the booster box game because honestly, it sounds like it could get expensive and it's a lot of editing. Those videos take like hours to add all the prices and to shuffle things around. So yeah, maybe one day, but not anytime soon. All right, Christopher Blue, you're up next. Is that a mythic I see? I believe it is. Okay, let's put together your snap pack. So what's happening in MTG Arena these days? Has anyone been playing regularly? Either standard, historic, or draft, whatever your preferred format is. It's been a while. The last time I was on there, we opened over 150 packs of Strixhaven. And then I was so busy I didn't have a chance to actually put any decks together yet. But I do have some things in mind. I want to try like the Dragon's Approach thing. Probably with Velomachus in that one. Got to do a Squirrel deck, a Pest deck. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, Hunt for Specimens, Pigment Storm, Spark Tongue Dragon, Avon Riftwatcher, Elvish Eulogist, Boreal Outrider, Kabira Plateau. On the other side, we've got the Kabira Takedown, Seasoned Hellowblade, Decisive Denial, Delay, Foil Wildheart Invoker, and the rare is Diluvian Primordial. Okay, what is that? Gate Crash. So enjoy the pulls there, Christopher. Next up, we have Lear Guru. Thank you for being a patron. Already got his World Tree. So that's another thing, like a 5-color deck. I don't think... No, I didn't. That's the one encourages you to make a god deck. You just fill it up with the gods and hopefully chuck them all onto the battlefield. I have actually seen that go off on some YouTube videos. It's pretty crazy. It's basically a game-winning move, as you might imagine. Okay, foil and rare for Lear. Let's check it out. We have Elemental Summoning, Thallid Germinator, Leyline Invocation, Resculpt, Beaming Defiance. Yes, Dolph Grimm, that's cool, isn't it? I did the same with the rats. I did the historic rat deck. It was Pack Rat, Rat Colony, handful of other rats. Make them non-blockable with Tetsuko. A lot of fun. Beaming Defiance, Spirit of the Older Guard, Wayward Guide Beast, extra rare. Gladewalker, Ritualist. Yes, Chris, I think you were like just before this, actually. If you rewind maybe a couple of minutes. Scrib Nibblers, yes, we've got some rats here for Leah. Enjoy. Rootless You, Foil Concordia Pegasus, and Temple of Deceit. Okay, enjoy the pools. Set this stuff aside. Got to get a drink of water. Getting a bit croaky again. Okay. Next up, we have Emblazoned Aegis. Thank you for being a patron. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the uncommons. All right. So Emblazoned Aegis. Let's check it out. We got Star Pupil. Professor's Warning. Hello, Professor. You look a little familiar. Talarian Sentinel, Ageless Guardian. Welcome, Milos Kradjulak. Sorry for butchering your name. Fathom Seer, Boreal Outrider, Phylith World Sculptor Extra Rare, Midnight Clock Extra Rare, Dina Soul Steeper, Renegade Reaper, Foil White Mane Lion, and Prismari Command. So, Milos, we've actually got a bunch of wild cards already. I don't know if you're familiar with those. So this is where the patron, we get a extra standard pack. So some tasty stuff there. Whiteout got a draft box earlier in the week. Did you open it yet or still sealed? Okay, we've got Hubert Tazuski up next. Thank you for being a patron. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the commons. And grabbing a foil and a rare or mythic for Hubert. Let's go. Milos says, can't wait for Modern Horizons, saving my money for that one. It's going to be fire. Seriously. Looking forward to that for sure. We've opened so much of the original Modern Horizons on the channel. Only recently had to stop when the box prices hit. They were going up for like $250 or something. So that was a bit too much for me. At that point I said, okay, we need to retire those. Hunt for Specimens, Tomb Shredder, Expanded Anatomy. Whiteout got a Demonic Tutor. Was it just a regular or foil? I don't suppose that matters either way. Search for Tomorrow, Mob. Still a fantastic pull. Acquisitions Expert, Mind Carver, Fracture, Immersturm Predator, the Vampire Dragon, Sudden Shock, Foil Valiant Rescuer, and Pyre of Heroes for Hubert. Enjoy. Dolph Grimm opened a set box last night. Also got a Demonic Tutor non-foil. Has anyone pulled a foil Japanese version? We've pulled a, I think one of the patrons actually got the, was it a patron? Got the Japanese version, non-foil though. Okay, next up we have Wheezing. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in here. Okay, Dolphgrim says it was a patron. I wonder if we've seen it over here. Oh, is that an arena code, FA? That looks like an arena code. 3, 4, 5. Couple of arena codes, actually. So are those for pre-release or just extra packs, or what do those unlock? Thanks anyway, FA, much appreciated. Cheers from Turkey. Okay, we have Field Trip, Ember Weaver, Eureka Moment, Castle Raptors, Crushing Disappointment. Sam, I think we did yours already about 30 minutes ago, so you might have to do some rewinding. Archon of Absolution, Fireblade Charger Creature, Goblin Warrior, Sunset Pyramid, Fear, Judge of Valor, Graven Law, Extra Rare, Foil, Crusader of Odric, and a mythic, Linvala the Preserver. Nice. Love that artwork. Who is the artist? Magali Villeneuve, yeah. She does a lot of cool stuff. Okay, Wheezing. Enjoy the pools. And next, we have Justin Rosser. Thank you for being a patron. Now let's dig into here. And somewhere in here, there should be one more wild card. Have not found it as yet. Okay, a foil and a rare or mythic. All right, Justin. We have Havenwood Worm. Charge Through. Blood Age General. Seal of Primordium. Welcome a Sun-Dried Potato. Elemental Summoning. If you're watching this on the replay, you're probably like, what on earth is that about? Nafi Betrayer King. Hailstorm Valkyrie. Quandrix Apprentice. Smallpox. That is quite hideous. Patron of the Valiant. Shine Chaser Foil. And Frostboil Snarl. There we go. So some nice pulls there for Justin. All right, next up we have Homer 956. What is this? 95611. I need to check. He's got a lot of Japanese cards here. Was there the one? Maybe not. Not seeing. I think I clumped those all together. Okay, so he wasn't the one with the demonic shooter. I wonder who that was, who got that one. Have not been able to find it yet. Okay. Anyhow, let's put together a snap pack for you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Holy moly, we're over an hour already. And it looks like we're not quite halfway through. So this is going to be a long one, people. Okay, Homer 9561. We have Soothsayer Adept, Illustrious Historian, Search for Tomorrow, Two-Headed Sliver, Hampering Snare, Grotag Night Runner Creature, Goblin Rogue, Sulfur Elemental, Saltfield Recluse, Forging Natarite Sword, Shutter Skull Minotaur, Foil Island, nice, and Silence. And no, the live stream has not frozen. You can probably tell by my shaky hand there. Okay, so I think I'm going to need another sleeve because that thing is stuffed full. I did set aside some extras here, so we'll sleeve that up here. All right. Sun-dried potato, yes, you missed the one for Leah. That was probably about half an hour ago. So rewinding, I think, might help. Okay, let's move these aside. Okay, who is next? I'll grab another handful here. We got David Griffiths. Very nice foil etched card there. Let's put together a snap pack for you. Thanks for being a patron. Okay, grabbing a foil and rare or mythic for David. Let's check it out. We got Pillar Drop Warden, Resculpt, Terramorphic Expanse, Slipstream Serpent, Spined K-Rock the Crocodile Blizzard Brawl, Goma Fada Vanguard, Stormfront Riders, Mascot Interception, Journey to Oblivion, Foil Palace Sentinels, and rare, oh, nice one, Lotus Bloom. Loving the artwork on that one. Okay, I think we also, somewhere around here, I had some promo versions. I think they were similar artwork to that. All right, so enjoy the pulls there. David, next up we got Ko Pastrolin Trindade. Thank you for being a patron. Got your mythic Garrick there already. Let's see what else we can find. Yes, Justice, I believe that was another one probably about 30 minutes ago, I'm going to say. And a foil and rare or mythic for Ko. Let's check it out. We got Thrilling Discovery, Bury in Books. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Books and magic cards. Places filled with them, and Funko Pop figures, unfortunately. Blood of Recollection, Twin Scroll Shaman, Evolving Wilds. Yes, Ko, you've done it. That is a great card indeed. Songmad Treachery and Songmad Ruins, Mycologist, Go Blank, Dwarven Hammer. I thought that for a second. Is he? No, that's a hammer. Okay, I thought it looked like that Dwarven minecart thing. The etchings on the side look very similar. Rally for the Throne. Oh, nice. Foil Mythic. Ashiok Nightmare Muse. I think I'm just going to stare at this for a minute. Holy cow, what was I thinking? Why did I put that in there? I think I already had one. If I already had one, duplicates would normally end up. Oh, double mythic. No way. Jace Mirror Mage. Holy cow, Ko, congratulations. You did well. You got at least three mythics this month. That is awesome. Welcome, Luke Soterbroke and Samson Sammy. I think that's how you pronounce it. All right, Grandmaster Z, you're up next. Another mythic. Okay. So that was a bit of craziness out of that last one. See if we can get another double mythic. I'm not sure of the chances of that. 3, 4, 5. I mean, usually when you start foiling out mythics, that's when they get a bit pricey. Not always, but especially the older ones. Okay, Grandmaster Z. This was one of these fun artwork cards I chucked in. As I was going through, I'm like, oh yeah, I got to put that in. Feast of the Unicorn. I think, does that one have a couple of different variants? Hilarious. Barog, Befuddler, Feebleness, Charcoal Diamond, Mystic Sentry. Thank you, Samson Sammy. Kabira Plateau with the Kabira takedown on the other side. Drown in Sorrow. Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig, extra rare. Lichara Glade Warden. Miraza Sproutling, plant elemental, okay. Foil Coveted Prize, so foil rare. And Faceless Haven. Alright, so there we are. Grandmaster Z, bit of a Cowdheim pack there today. Next up we have Jonathan Vogelsang. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in the box for you. And if you're just tuning in, this is the channel where a pair of hairy disembodied arms go digging through packs of cardboard for your viewing enjoyment. I'm not going to judge because this is me. This is the sort of content I watch. So guess what you're getting? Okay, foil and a rare or mythic. You got to have fun with it, right? Okay, Jonathan, we got Squash. And that one, oh yeah, I didn't take a close look there. Is that supposed to be a goblin? Oh, a troll. Okay. Yeah, the troll had recently crushed a human much the same way. Helps if you read the text there. Pillar Drop Rescuer, Twin Scroll Shaman, Stonebound Mentor, Pop Quiz, Amara Skyfalls, and Amara Wizard. So the next video, you mean the next regular video? Depending on how long this goes, either 1 o'clock or 1:30, I'm going to have another Flesh and Blood short video. We've got Kite Sail Cleric, Cleric of Life's Bond, Sorceress Spyglass. Yeah, that's right, Dolph Grimm, an anti-troll card, that other one. P-Mint says, those hairy arms give Rudy a run for his money. That's right, you better believe it. Deadly Brew. I may have a tiny fraction of the subscribers, but I have the hairier arms. We've got Divest. If you feel a strange itching sensation from your scalp, not to worry. It's just this little bloke digging around. Oh, that's creepy. Has he have, what are those? Are those horns or extra eyes on his head? I've never noticed. That is weird. Vine Glimmer Snarl. Okay, let's move on from that creepy Divest card. Enjoy the pulls, Jonathan. Pop those in there for you. Next, we have Tony Sirianni and Tony. Yeah, enough said on that one. Super Palium, we're able to buy packs for the next video. So you don't buy packs as such. So the Patreon, there's different tiers, and depending on which one you select, you get a different number of packs. And then once a month, we do this live stream. So depending on your tier, you either get, so if you're at the $1 tier, there's no physical rewards. Otherwise, at $7 and above, you either get a foil or a patron snap pack, which is what we're putting together right now. Samson Sammy from Belgium. Actual name is Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. Welcome from Belgium. Do we have anyone else from Belgium? Let me know. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got Pest Summoning, Square Up, Spectre of the Fens, Behold the Multiverse, Pilgrim of the Ages, Binding the Old Gods, Joda's Avenger, Gruul War Chant, Stonebinder's Familiar, Codex Shredder, Foil Village Rites, and Wishclaw Talisman. And take a close look at that. That is creepy as this weird, gross hand thing there. I don't know if you've ever had a close look at it. Some of this magic artwork, you go, oh yeah, that's interesting. And then you take a closer look. Some of it's really quite horrifying. Next up, Prism Puppy. Thank you for being a patron. I was going to say got his Loki there, but actually, no, it's not Loki. It's the MTG ripoff. Tybalt is pretending to be like a Loki type character. And has a fun, I would call it a meme card, like Tybalt's Trickery. It's funny. So I did the deck tech with that, but I've played against people with Tybalt's Trickery. And sometimes when it goes off, they just scoop right away. They're like, nah, this didn't work. Okay, I quit. Like, come on, you built your deck entirely around that. You didn't have anything else. So yeah, it's pretty funny. All right, Prism Puppy, we got Mammoth Growth, Quandrix Pledge Mage, Cutthroat Ildal, Knight of Circe, Pigment Storm, Eye Twitch, Eye Bat, somebody had fun with that one. Tybalt's Rager, there he is again, Vastwood Thicket and Vastwood Fortification. Akiri Fearless Voyager, extra rare, Scale Up, that's a decent one from Modern Horizons. Foil Story Seeker, and rare is Dawn of Hope. Okay, had a bit of a mythic drought now. So the box is thinning out. There should be quite a few mythics left, however. Okay, next up we have Ryan Wilson, and he hit the jackpot with the Shark Typhoon there. That's another one I would put in the, like a meme card category with the flying sharks. That thing's hilarious, especially when it goes off in MTG Arena. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and one more here. Yeah, already May. What's going on? We had 2020, which seemed like an entire decade. And then we got 2021, seems to be moving a bit quicker. So time does funny things these days. All right, Witherbloom Campus, Ageless Guardian, Dirkwood Baloth, Impulsive Pilferer, Creature Goblin, Pirate, Alpha Protector, Finn the Fangbearer, another one, fun one. I did a deck tech on that. Brian Elemental, Kazul's Cliffs, and Kazul's Fury on the other side. Yeah, Jeffrey, I have to put together the, I'm going to try to put them together for tomorrow, the new Chaos boxes. Yashan, Implacable Earth, Extra Rare, Explosion of Riches, Foil, Escape to the Wilds, and Nighthawk Scavenger. There we go for Ryan. And Evan says, picked up my Strixhaven set booster yesterday. Pulled a $40 Training Grounds off the list. What? Half of those cards, I don't even know they're in the list. Isn't there a Teferi's Protection or something in there as well? Or maybe I'm thinking of the Mystical Archives on that one. All right, Jonathan Nissen, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. I bet that Teferi's Protection is a pricey one. Yeah, Mystical Archives. So that means there must be a Japanese version. Got to get my hands on that thing. I should be scooping up, I haven't done it yet, but I should scoop up a bunch of the cheaper cards there. A lot of stuff on that, those Japanese Mystical Archives are underpriced right now. Whoa, crazy camera Muppet motion. We got Biomathematician, Spectre of the Fens, Pop Quiz, Goblin Rough Rider, Creature Goblin Knight, Crawworm, Replicating Ring, Utopia Mycon, Fungus, what the heck, Weathered Runestone, Igneous Inspiration, Thoughtbound Primoc, okay, that's a curious one, Foil Skyspear Cavalry, And Karuga, the Macro Sage, Borderless Dinosaur Hippo. Love it. All right. Samson Semi says, discovered I have a $800 Pokemon card. What? That's pretty crazy. What was the card you got there? Charmander 2016. Okay. Surprised I've gone up so much. All right. Mark S. Baker. Look at that glory. Isn't it glorious? Okay, Mark. So I can tell you we have no of the Japanese cards in here yet. I need to sort through them still, the channel ones, and find out which ones I need and which ones I have extras. And anything like pretty crazy would probably, I'll just sell it on TCG Player or whatever. But MTG Dragons had 2 Shark Typhoons plus a foiled one. Sold them to a man in a van down by the river. The MTG, what is there, an MTG man now in his minivan, or not a, what do you call them? Those different type of vans. Yeah, just keep away from those. They will hose you every time. We've got a Cole Stoker, Springbane Servant, Zulaput Chain Mage, Riverwheel Aerialist, Lash of Malice. How many cards do I have? That question came up earlier. Best guess, probably 50, 60,000 or more. Rune of Mortality, Dwari Ruins. The other side we've got Dwari Disruption, Litjara Mirror Lake, Witherbloom Apprentice, Supreme Will, Foil Maddening Cacophony, and Elrond's Epiphany. Nice. All right. Are the packages for March already sent out? Yes. So those went out yesterday. So depending on where you live, they could take it could take 2 or 3 weeks. It's funny. Some of the domestic US ones take longer than international these days. I don't know what's going on there. All right, Justin Wolf, you're up next. Look at that. Yes, more Japanese glorious artwork. Hope you get to 1 million subscribers one day. Ugh. I don't know if I'll be alive that long. Could you imagine, like, let's say, as like an 87-year-old man shuffling through cardboard? It's the year, I don't even know, another 40-something years, whatever. 3, 4, 5. All right. Peter says, takes around a month to Denmark. Okay, yeah. So that sounds about right. So yeah, look forward to another month. Actually, you should be getting, have you got the February ones yet? Yeah, you should have got those by now. Okay, we got 4C. Sentinel Wood Readers, Merchant of the Vale, Struggle for Skemfar, Blood Curdle, Staff of the Flame Magus, Plumb the Forbidden, Bond of Passion, Lawhold Apprentice, Tromp the Domains, Foil Flourishing Fox, that's a good one in the cycling decks, and Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord. We got the promo stamp on it, so that means it is good, right, Justin? Enjoy the pulls there. Doesn't really measure up to those Japanese cards, but yes, yeah, still awesome pull. Next up, we have Dr. Raven with his Dark Confidant there, and that looks pretty full, so I think I have an extra sleeve here to pop your cards in. 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Samson Sammy, how can you be a patron? There's a link in the description for every video. So there are still, I believe there's still a couple of the lower end tiers open and maybe a couple right at the top. So a couple of different options there. All right, Spirit Summoning up next. Assassinate. Unknown Shores. Fiery Cannonade. Spell Eater Wolverine. Call the Forge Master. Muckdrub, interesting looking beast there. Monstrous Onslaught, Minions Murmurs. Sandstone Oracle, Foil Valkyrie's Sword. Oh, and a Mythic. Shatter Skull Smashing. That's a good one. Shatter Skull, the Hammer Pass on the other side. So I think we've got another sleeve here. Where are we? Dr. Raven. Okay, let's group them up for you. Not quite up to the Dark Confidant, but what can you do? Okay, next. Let's see, we're getting nearer the end. We've still got probably, what is that, like maybe 20 or 30 to go? Holy moly. Okay, well, maybe we're not near the end. Hour and a half here. Ryan Hoffman, you're up next, and you have been trolled, sir. Enjoy your trolling. What I would like to see, I'd like to pull another troll out of here for Ryan so we can really get the trolling going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And foils. And a rare or mythic. Okay, Ryan. What do we got? Coma's Faithful. Heated Debate. Fortify. Everflowing Chalice. Introduction to Annihilation. Muckdrub. Hey, we saw him a minute ago. What's going on? Tergrid Shadow. Might Sliver. Bloodchief's Thirst. Life and Limb, okay, extra rare chucked in there, nice. Foil Swamp and Mystic Confluence, okay, from Battle Bond. And that reminds me, does anyone think they'll do a second Battle Bond? And if so, when do you think they would do that? Seems like that would do pretty well. Okay, Devon Wise, got a nice mythic there already. Thank you for being a patron. Maybe we'll find another one today. Who knows? Still on the lookout for that elusive wild card. All right, foil. And rare or mythic. Okay, Devon. We've got Essence Infusion, Sweep Away, King Harold's Revenge, Phyrexian Rager, First Day of Class, Rune of Speed, Dormant Sliver, Sanctum of Tranquil Light, Reconnaissance Mission, Roost of Drakes, Foil Brought Back, nice, and Spell Swindle is the rare. That is a decent pull indeed. What is that from Ixalan? Alrighty, next up we have Chris Dunaway. Thank you for being a patron. Got some nice ooze there already. I don't remember putting any oozes in here though. That could be a tough thing to find. They're not the most common of creatures. And Samson Sammy is fasting this month, so I hope that goes well for you. Okay, Chris, what do we have? Charge Through. Biogroff, we got a plant dog. Bone Saw. Ice Hide Troll. Ah, yes. He nearly got by without me noting it. He has been... We've been trolled. Chris, you've been trolled. Everybody's been trolled. Congratulations. Introduction of Prophecy. Droga's Helm. Haze of Rage. Char Rumbler. Emergent Sequence. Yes, we did it. Old Growth Troll. Yes, if you tuned out, you missed an epic trolling. I feel sorry for you if you left a live stream before now. Troll in the chat. Still Sabotage, Foil, and Shine, Shadow, Snarl. Double troll. Is it like troll inception? Is that a thing? I wonder if it is. Okay. Scooping it all up here. Okay, who do we have next? We've got Azios the Wiz with a very nice mythic FA. How many trolls did I put in? I think the question should be, how many trolls did the trolls make me put in? That is they are trolls, so it's beyond my control. If the trolls want to end up in the box, sort of like goblins, really. Like my hands bypasses the brain, just goes straight in here. I got a separate troll box. That is actually a nifty idea. A separate troll box. Just if we had a if we had a troll tier, you just get trolls. You get pulls out of the troll box. Every card is a troll, and I'm like, you've been trolled. Okay. Not sure how long that gag would last, but there are thousands of trolls in the box. Could well be. We have Heated Debate, Arcane Subtraction, Grape Shot, Samite Alchemist, Cram Session. Only if there's a separate Goblin box. You were saying Relic Robber, Creature, Goblin Rogue. That's an extra rare. Okay, Low Mage's Familiar. Return Upon the Tide, Meteor Golem, Icebind Pillar. Ooh, foil rare promo. Nice. And Witherbloom Command. Okay, so we got a couple of those command cards in the box this month. So there we are, Azios the Wiz. Have you done Goblin Commander series? I would suggest Zeta. Check I do have the Commander Snack series. I think we have done a couple of goblins. I'm going to say 2 or 3 goblins and at least 1 troll. So yeah, check that out. Welcome, Dr. Coos 3. A Gobbo troll box hidden in a Strixhaven box. Yeah. Seriously, some of those bundles, it's like, this is a troll bundle, isn't it? There's not that many trolls in there, but yeah, they have trolled me before. Travis Henderson with Gahiji, Honored One. That is a beast, not a troll. Not sure how many beasts are in here. There's probably more trolls and goblins than beasts. So that's yet another box. You almost need like a box for every creature type, and then just pull from one of each. All right, Travis, and a foil, and a rare or mythic. And actually, just check here. I thought, yeah, okay. There is a, Travis, in case you didn't see it, there is a mythic hiding behind that card there. Maybe we can play Guess the Mythic. See if somebody can guess what it was. Okay, we got First Day of Class. Sudden Breakthrough. I'll give you a clue. It's in Standard. How about that? Fractal Summoning. Sears Lantern. Plummet. Start from Scratch. And a split card here. We have Rough and Tumble. Murderous Redcap. Thought Vessel, Null Caller, Foil Ferry Mechanist, And rare is Mirror March. So there you go, Travis. All right, pop that in there. And I don't want to hold you in suspense in case you were wondering. It was the Fiend Artisan, was the mythic. Do I have a P.O. box for fan mail? Like if someone, for instance, a friend or somebody, just somebody decided they wanted to send a whole bunch of trolls. You are not the first to have thought of that, actually. I often get goblins in the mail, so that's always fun. So if you go to, we've got a mail time playlist on the channel that has the P.O. box in the description there. So I would certainly find it amusing if there were a whole bunch of trolls in there one day. All right, KTW, you're up next. And speaking of mythics, there we go. There's another one. Thank you for being a patron. Let's dig in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And a rare or mythic. Okay, we have, speaking of trolls, Novice Dissector, Troll Warlock, Reject. There we go. There's the goblins. Silverback Shaman, Drannith Healer, Serpentine Curve, Nahiri's Lithoforming Extra Rare, Spellburst, Conflagrate, Llanowar Mentor, Ameria Captain, Ash Baron's Foil, and a mythic Jadzi Oracle of Arcavios. Nice, and Journey to the Oracle on the other side there. All right, so let's scoop it up for Katie. And I have to pop out for a second. Sounds like we've got some knocking at the door. Be back in a moment. Okay, next, who do we got here? So speaking of mythics, it's Tulane, Teller of Tales for Andreas. Yeah, it was probably the honor troll. There's nothing going on up there. I don't know what the deal is. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, it must have been a trolling, I would think. I think there's some neighbors with power tools and stuff. Okay, so that either that or another option. The cats could have been running around. They like to troll me from time to time. I'm like, who's walking upstairs? Oh, it's the cats. Okay. Samson Sammy purchased a Pikachu V-Box today. Hope you get some nice pulls out of that one. Okay, Andreas, we have Biogroff, Sting Scourger Creature, Goblin Warrior, Novice Dissector. Trolled again, yes. The box is full of trolls. You guessed it. Letter of Acceptance, Star Pupil, Amori the Collector. And I said there weren't that many oozes, but here we go. There's another ooze. Char Rumbler, Skullknocker Ogre, Dormant Sliver, Weathered Runestone, Foil, Resolute Strike, and Rushed Rebirth. Okay. So pop those in here for Andreas. Okay, next up we have Stefan Roche. Thank you for being a patron. So digging in the box here for Stefan. 3, 4, and 5. So I wonder if anyone has been keeping a tally. How many trolls have been pulled out of the box this month? It's got to be, I'm going to say at least half a dozen, maybe even more than that. A foil and a rare or mythic for Stefan. Let's see what we got. Revitalize. Banalish Cavalry. Defend the Campus. Alan Shieldmage. Grofskither. What is that? Okay, that's a beast. Jeffrey says 8 trolls. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Skyclave Basilica. And on the other side, we got a Skyclave Cleric, Spellburst, Vengeful Reaper. Awesome artwork on that one. I think that was in my Oars of Angels deck as well, actually. Yavimaya Dryad, Immaculate Magistrate, extra rare, Oubliette. They finally reprinted it. There we go. With some gruesome artwork. And Squee the Immortal. Here he is, Goblins. So the Goblins are saying, no, you will not highlight the trolls. You will highlight the goblins, of course. Okay, next up we got Cody Zetlow. Thank you for being a patron. Dolph Grimm, if I tried to tally all the trolls, I would definitely end up mind drained. Yes, that's why you haven't seen me attempting to keep track. I have to be at the top of my game. Samson Sammy, can you open Yu-Gi-Oh cards someday? Have you seen our Yu-Gi-Oh playlist? I've opened a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We opened Ghosts from the Past recently. That was a week or so back. We had a whole string of the short series. We did some Yu-Gi-Oh. So lots of Yu-Gi-Oh on the channel. I think there's another set coming up next week, isn't there? Might have to pick up a box of that. All right, Cody, we have Gnarled Mass. Okay, lots of mouths there. That's weird. Pilgrim of the Ages, Alan Shieldmage, Big Play, Excavated Wall, Relic Axe, Greater Gargadon. There's another beast, just when I said there weren't many beasts in the box. A Coom Teeth. And on the other side, a Coom Warrior. So we've got the Minotaurs represented here. Intangible Virtue. Battle of Frost and Fire. Extra rare. Foil Dogged Pursuit. And another Nighthawk Scavenger. All right. So pop those in there. Next, we have Yush. Thank you for being a patron. Got another Nissa art card on that one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Call me Samson. You got it, Samson. All right. Foils and a rare or mythic. Yush. What do we got? Vertex Runner. Crook Claw Transmuter. Oh, that was Vortex Runner. Okay. Arrogant Poet. Cogwork Archivist. Make Your Mark. Golden Ratio. Valkyrie's Sword. Morit of the Frost. Slaughter the Strong. Curse of Predation. Okay, so an extra rare here. Nice. Foil Roots. And, oh, a mythic. Seagate Stormcaller. Nice one. Okay, so enjoy the pulls there. Yush. Next up, we have Emmanuel S. And look at this. You got a signed Vorinclex. That's pretty cool. Thank you for being a patron, Emmanuel. Let's see what else we can add to the tally this month. Okay, and then a foil And rare or mythic. Actually, a character in the series in Belgium. Sasson and Gert. Okay. Alright, we have Immersturm Raider. Dead and Gone. Arkham's Astrolabe. Expanded Anatomy. Hunt for Specimens. Springmantle Cleric. Meteoric Mace. Frenzied Raider. Hader Freeblade. Kervik the Merciless. Extra rare. Oh, a foil mythic. Nice. Karthus Tyrant of Jand. Awesome. And Prismari Command. Okay, so we are getting more foil mythics. That's good to know. So there you are, Emmanuel. Next up we have Tyson R. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in here. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, and 5. The boxes are thinning out a bit now. I hope I have enough cards. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then a foil. Grab one there. Rare or mythic for Tyson. All right. So we have Story Seeker, Gemhide Sliver, Fountain of Ichor, Soothsayer Adept, Blood Age General, Tenacious Dead. Awesome artwork there. Spell Satchel, Poison the Cup, Thunderous Snapper. Oh, ding, 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 ding. I was wondering when we'd find this. Standard pack has been pulled. Pop that out of there. And grab a standard pack. All right, Foil Heartless Pillage and Bone Crusher Giant is the rare. Okay, Tyson, let's get into your pack here. Fingers crossed for some juicy goodness. All right, so what is this? Bookworm is the card. There we go. That is indeed a bookworm. Okay, we got a Plains Academic Probation. Okay, so a lesson right near the beginning. Eureka Moment. Leyline Invocation. Biomathematician. Serpentine Curve. Square Up. Humiliate. Closing Statement. And a Mythic. Yes, excellent pull there. Crackle with Power and Eliminate. We'll chuck that in as well. Foil, Killian Ink, Duelist, and Grim Harvest from the list. Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen that card. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Recover 2 in the black. Nice. Okay. So some awesome pulls for Tyson. Let's scoop them up here. Pop those in there. All right, so we'll set these aside. All right, so what I'm going to do now, we will consolidate the boxes, I think. So let's drop uncommons in here. Yep, those are correct. And then the commons, we'll drop these in here. So we have a nice consolidated set. All right, and then I'm going to grab 2 more wild cards and pop them in here. So 1 here and 1 here. All right, so now we're down to 1 box. Let's go. Next up we have Brian Simmons. Thank you for being a patron. So digging into the box. And uncommons. And a foil. and rare or mythic. All right, Brian. 113 minutes in the stream. Yeah, we're getting close to 2 hours now. Okay, Undersea Invader, Waterfall Aerialist. Nice 7th edition Plains. Oh, 7th edition Forest. Nice. Bury in Books. Extra rare Banalish Commander. Alert Headbonder. Destructive Revelry. Lithoform Blight. Frost Augur. Foil Revitalize. And a mythic. Ecological Appreciation. Nice. So there you go, Brian. Enjoy. And Caleb, these are the Patron snap packs. So this is a once a month live stream. So we put together just cards that we've pulled on the channel over the years, go in the box, and we hand those out to patrons. Okay, next up. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more patrons to go. So we've probably got like another 20 minutes or so, I'm going to say. All right, next up we have Eric Cook. Thank you for being a patron. Let's dig in the box here, see what we can get for Eric. I think Eric was in the live stream earlier, but I couldn't find his pack at the time. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and a foil. Holy moly, those foils are getting low. And a rare or mythic. Eric, let's check it out. Oh, what? Eric's not in the stream. We got a wild card. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab another one out of the pack here. So we'll set that aside. All right, Eric. Yes, he's still here. Congratulations. All right. We have Dusk Wielder, Silver Quill Campus, Pillar Drop Rescuer, Strategic Planning, Reconstruct History, Stormwild Caprador, Searing Blood, Cunning Evasion, Interpret the Signs, Heartfire Immolator, Foliage, and Sedgemoor Witch, which we saw that one a bunch earlier. That's fun. Okay, so let's see what we get in your wildcard pack here. And we will be having an absolute ton of Strixhaven this month, so stay tuned. Star Pupil. Okay, so I got to pull from the bottom, right? I was told. All right, so it's the side. Oh, check it out. Nice signed art card for Eric. Congrats. Set that aside. Okay, Forest, Inklings Summoning, Prismari Campus, Prismari Pledge Mage, Waterfall Aerialist, Spectacle Mage, Pigment Storm. There he is. Honor Troll. Eric. You have been trolled. You are the proud recipient of an honor troll. Let's throw that in there for you. How could I not, honestly? Bookworm and Vine Glimmer Snarl. Nice. Some tasty pulls there, along with Infuriate. Oh, Foil Mystical Archive. Nice. Divine Gambit. And a little secret layer ad. Yes, now we are surely getting trolled. Okay, so let's we've got to put that front and center, right? Even you can't meddle with the contents of a set booster. Yes, the trolls win again. If you were hoping the goblins will win, I'm sorry. The goblins lost today. All right, we have Will Trice with the excellent Sakashima there. That's there's like 3 of them. And that's the best one you can pull. So congratulations to Will. Thank you for being a patron. Let's go digging in the box of cardboard here. 4 and 5. Gobolin. Yes. We love the gobolins. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Unfortunately, the gobolins have not been faring so well today. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I did not. This is about the point in the stream where my counting abilities start deteriorating. I also sometimes develop Muppet hands. If you've ever seen the way the Muppets wave their hands around in a crazy fashion, that's sometimes me. Okay, Children of Corliss, Gathan Raiders, Twin Scroll Shaman, Essence Infusion, Welkin Guide, Alharu Solemn Ritualist, Zimone Quandrix Prodigy, Acroan Phalanx, Usher of the Fallen, Deafening Silence. Sorry for deafening you all. A Taju Paragon, Foil Promo, Good Deal, and a Mythic Haunting Voyage, Borderless. All right. The crickets. So there we are, Will. So you got a couple of mythics, but I think the true highlight there is still that Sakashima. Next up, we got Skeeter. And you think you've seen a good pull, check it out. He's got a mythic Japanese card here. If you know what that one is, leave a note in the chat or comments. Somebody was saying you should know all the Japanese card names, and I absolutely should. There's no excuse for me not learning Japanese and memorizing, what are there, like 75 different cards? That is just inexcusable. I'm awfully sorry, but there were I think Bob and somebody else they actually put in the timestamps, went to the effort, timestamps, and highlighted what each of those cards were, so that was good. Samson, will this stream still be online after it ended? Yep. So it'll take a while to process. Usually it takes about a day for it to process, but I think you can still watch it while it's processing. So as long as you save the link, it should still be in the playlist as well. Okay, we have Grave Scrubbler, Spined K-Rock, Dirkwood Baloth, Eager First Year, an Island, 7th edition, Faith's Fetters. Okay, so Jeffrey thought that one was Primal Command. Okay, Faith's Fetters, Cathartic Reunion, Extra Rare, Storm Entity, Rewind, Rip Apart, Foil Archon of Absolution, and Reflections of Litjara is the rare. Let's see if I can fit these in here for Skeeter. If not, I'm going to have to grab... No, that just fits. All right, very good. Next up, we have Adam Fleischer. Thank you for being a patron. Will Adam get trolled? That's the question everybody is asking. Will I get trolled? And the answer is probably yes. You may well get trolled. And if it's not the trolls, it'll probably be the goblins. So pick your poison, trolls or goblins. Leave a note in the chat or comments. All right, Adam, let's check it out here. And I should not let this go by without mentioning that is a very nice foil, the old school Cephalid Constable. What is that? Judgment, I think, is the set. Awesome foiling there. All right, Seraph's Packmate. Teach by example. Spiteful Squad. We got 1 vote for goblins. Field trip. Sorry, goblins. We got a Psychotic Episode. Master of Winds. Extra rare. Lightning Axe. Ravager's Mace. Ruth the Mercurial Artist, Roiling, or not Roiling, what is that? Rolling Thunder, okay. Ivy Elemental Foliage, and Elite Spellbinder. And there's that famous Magic player who I can never remember his name. So there we go. Adam, you were not trolled today. Congratulations. All right. Now this is truly glorious. This is glorious. Sidrim, look at that glorious card. And if you don't know what this is, you cannot read Phyrexian. And I don't think it's really important to know, but there we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is indeed glorious, isn't it, Jeffrey? We actually pulled that for you. It was craziness. Out of wasn't that a regular set booster, I think? I didn't know you could get them in the regular packs. But that was an eye-opener indeed. Okay, a foil and rare or mythic. Okay, Sidrim, Jeffrey, here we go. We got a Barog Befuddler, Frog Wizard. Okay, off to a decent start. Nantuko Shaman, Edge of Autumn, Trusty Pack Beast. 7th edition Coral Merfolk, Treasure Mage, Imperious Perfect, Thick-Skinned Goblin. Look at the grin on that face. He's like, yes, you know the goblins will win, don't you? Not the trolls. Spiteful Blow, Artisan of Kozilek, Swashbuckling Foil, and rare is Mirror Maid. Okay. So we did get you a goblin, not quite up to the Phyrexian Vorinclex standard, but still, that is a decent pull. Always good to see a goblin. Next up, we have Julio Ramos. Thank you for being a patron. So will we get Julio a goblin or a troll, or maybe he will just get none of the above? Maybe he'll just get some generic bland creatures that I will not even really comment on. People will blink. They will miss them. There'll be no crazy goblin smiles, no trolling. It's possible, I guess, but there do seem to be a lot of trolls and goblins in the box this month. Okay, foil and rare or mythic. Let's see. For Julio, what do we got? We do have a dude with a lot of teeth. Sangrophage. So, Dolphgrim creature, goblin troll, called it first. Okay, we'll keep our eyes peeled. Lymph Sliver, Quandrix Campus. Is there such a thing? You're going to have me checking Scryfall after this, aren't you? Beaming Defiance, Rise of Extus, Daemogoth Woe Eater. You know what? If we find a Changeling, that's it, isn't it? Changeling is a goblin troll, I would think. Magmatic Channeler, extra rare. Hornbash Mentor, Rin Wingmare, Frontier Bivouac, Foil Volshock Gauntlets, and the rare is Quasi Duplicate. Okay, no trolls, no goblins there. Just when you thought it was safe to enter the live stream, there'll probably be some goblins and trolls. All right, scooping it up now. We're on the home stretch. A changeling is also a wall and a platypus. That's cheating. Well, that's what changelings do, isn't it? They trick you. They can be whatever they want to be. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. The final 6 patrons. Thank you for your patience. I know there's a couple of patrons in the live stream who have been waiting all this time. F.A. Yums, it's your turn. I hope you're still awake. I don't know what the time is in Turkey right now, but let's get you some juicy goodness from the box. Thank you for being a patron. So 5 packs there, or 5 packs, 5 cards, yes. They're not packs unless they're a collection of cards. I guess I developed Muppet Brain as well later in the live stream. That's possible. Foil and a rare. Okay, FA, let's check it out. We have White Mane Lion. Defend the Campus, Miraza Behemoth. We've got another beast there. Mage Jewel. Orcish Cannonade. Orcs are not goblins. Explosion of Riches. What are those? You know what those are. That shows you the winning team. Conflagrate. Attended Healer. Hamza, Guardian of Arashin. Intangible Virtue. Foil Hagra Mauling. And this is going to make me spoil it, but I'm going to try not to. Hagra Brood Pit. And Murderous Rider is the rare. Okay, I remember that. Wasn't that like a $10 card at one point? It's really dropped quite a bit. So there we are. FA, enjoy the pools. Next up, it is Jake Sauceda. Look at that. Glorious. Glorious artwork. And you just know I'm going to go digging in here, don't you? Let's see. Did he get the... It's got this one. Don't know what that is. I don't think there are... Oh, yeah, we've got another one. This one. I think that's it. Okay. So I had to go digging. I'm still looking for where that demonic tutor went. So I don't know. All right. So Jake, let's dig in here. 3, 4, and 5. We do also have another wild card when I replenished. Dolfgrim, according to Scryfall, there are not yet any Goblin Troll hybrids and it needs to happen. You hear us, Watsy? The people of MTG Unpacked have made a request. No, this is not a request. This is a demand. We demand it. We must have a Goblin Troll. Or what I would really like to see, a Goblin Troll Rat Squirrel combo. Some weird hybrid thing. That would be fantastic. Talarian Sentinel Spore Cloud. This card trolled me. I thought it was going to be the wild card. Fortify. Exhilarating Elocution. Deep Cavern Imp. Rograk, Son of Rogar. There's a kobold. I imagine there'll be a bunch of those in the D&D set. Tromp the Domains. Death Reap Ritual. Poultice Liver. Tranquil Expanse. Foil Hero of the Pride. And is Joyra Weatherlight Captain. Okay, so Jake, I know it doesn't measure up to the glory of the Japanese alternate arts, but there you go. Anyway, Dolfgrim, Dr. Raven got the demonic tutor. Did he now? Okay. We went right past it. All right, Mark McGrain, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. Hope we can get some better pulls than we did in your Strixhaven bundle this month. The bundles seem to be a little bit hit and miss lately. Although I will say, if you've not seen today's video, that is firmly in the hit category. So you might want to check that out if you haven't already. We've got a special guest star in that one. Okay, foil and let's see, rare or mythic. Mark. Let's go. We got a Mistwalker. Shapeshifter. Oh, sorry. This is not a Mistwalker. This is a Goblin Troll. So if you disagree, it's right there on the card. Can you read that? This creature is a Goblin Troll. Logic Knot. Crushing Disappointment. Scurrid Colony. Oh, the dislikers. Samson, they are coming. They will be ready. They'll be appearing later. They're just not watching right now. I have an army of haters, actually. Deep Cavern Imp. Hanakami. What? What is this? Some weird flower spitting out flowers. Okay. That's interesting. Brianet Kami. Okay, another one. We're getting all the weird Kamis here. Strider Harness, Elite Headhunter, Celestial Crusader, Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea, Showcase, and a Mythic. There we go, Mark. A Mythic. Entreat the Angels. All right. I'm glad we could get you a Mythic this month. Pop those in there. Okay, next up we have Cruz Flores, another recipient of a Strixhaven bundle. I hope we can supplement that with some nice pulls for you. Thank you for being a patron. So we're grabbing another 5 packs with the 5 packs. I'm doing it again, aren't I? The 5 packs. Yes. These are not cards. Your eyes are deceiving you. These are packs. That's 4 and one more. Foil and rare or mythic for Cruz. All right. Will he get goblined or trolled? That is the question. Typhoid rats. Look at those beady little red eyes there. And that reminds me, my sister in Australia, she lives in Outback, New South Wales, and they have a mouse plague right now. So it's sort of disgusting. She's like walking around the house and there's like a mouse will appear. And there's like, I think she said the other day they had like 30 mice they caught in one day. It is totally ridiculous there. So yeah, not rats. I don't know if that would be worse or not, but that's what it reminded me of. Frost Trickster, Chromatic Star, Silver Quill, Pledge Mage, Reflex Siver, Drainer's Emissary, Avon Mind Sensor, Wind Rider Wizard, Tectonic Edge, Toya Bearclaw, Foil Rare, oh, spoiler, Zarathan the Trickster, and, oh, whoa, I'm surprised, look at Frostbowl Snarl. Who would have thought? Okay, so there we are, Cruz. So those are some decent pulls. No mythics, but still decent nevertheless. Okay. Last 2 patrons, and I believe, I'm sorry to make them wait. Again, these were more of these packets that were hiding in plain sight. Peter Sorensen got the Goif. He did it. Fantastic. So he got the Goif this month. I can tell you for a fact there are no more Tamagotchs in this box. So, but still, we could get him some tasty trolls or goblins. That's an option. Maybe we could get a mythic. Not a Tamagotch, but still something nice. Okay, and a foil and rare or mythic. Let's go, Peter. Let's see what else we can get. We got Goblin Motivator. Yes, the goblins are winning. They've come back with a vengeance. Combat Professor, Layback Sliver. I think the slivers are well represented as well. Elemental Masterpiece, Cloud Crown Oak, Containment Breach, Dream Pod Druid, that's an interesting one. Cunning Evasion, Demonic Law, Haunter of Night Vale, Foil Amara Mystic, and oh, this is looking promising, isn't it, Peter? Yes, Narset of the Ancient Way, Borderless Mythic. Okay, so there we are, Peter. Did not quite live up to the Tamagotch standard, but still we are happy. Nevertheless, we've got you a nice mythic. All right, so last patron here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Stay tuned. We've got a lot of juicy goodness coming up this month. Next up, it is Otter JX. You are the final patron for April 2021. Let's hope we can get some nice trolls and goblins for you at least. Okay, so we've got the 5 there. One thing I can say I will be doing, planning daily short videos for Flesh and Blood. So the new set Monarch is coming out. I think it's next week. Unfortunately, I was not able to get hold of a first edition box. Those were going for about 300 when I first noticed they went up for pre-order. They are now, I think they're well over, what are they, close to 1,000 or something. So yeah, a bit out of my price range. But I have on order, that'll probably be next month. I've got the unlimited box of Monarch Flesh and Blood, along with some of the Blitz decks. So we'll be opening those up as soon as they come in. All right, final pack here. We have Leech Fanatic, Bound in Silence, Leyline Invocation, Witherbloom Campus, Urza's Power Plant, Prismari Apprentice, Vastwood Fortification, and on the other side, Vastwood Thicket, Maraza Sproutling. For a second I thought that was a troll. District Guide, Serendib Afrit, extra rare, Seven Dwarves Foil, and Soul of the Harvest. Looks like a distant cousin to the Tarmogoyf. So there we are, Otter JX. Thank you for being a patron. Yeah, I'm going to have to grab another sleeve up here. I don't think there's room. Let's see, one. Here we go, Otter JX. All right. Welcome Astro, Zoz, and Greggy TV. We're just about wrapping up here. So what do you think we should... I think we should open one more pack of Strixhaven, don't you? Just to cleanse the palate, a little bit of a final send-off for this month's patrons. Let me know in the chat while I scoop this stuff up. Okay. So yes, do it. Last Pack Magic opening packs is always good. All right, so we're gonna do it. Let's get into this. Hoping for some final pack magic. Greggy TV missing out so much. I quit with Ikoria. Yes, it's the old thing. I tried to get out, but they pulled me back in, and I never left. I got hooked in Amonkhet, and then I started a YouTube channel, and it's all downhill from there. Okay, so we do have a forest, and I've got to pull it down. I've been instructed to pull them down. Okay, so yes, that does look like a forest with some weird glowy things. Okay, we do have a mountain. Mercurial Transformation Pop Quiz. Teach by Example Resculpt. Elemental Masterpiece. Witherbloom Apprentice. Mortality Spear. Overgrown Arch. And are we going to get trolled? This is the question. Venerable War Singer. Okay, we were not trolled here. And Agonizing Remorse. That's me. Why did I open this pack? Why? Okay, and a foil. We're not going out with a bang. We're going out with a crushing disappointment. Foil. And what is the list? Yes, you're taunting us. I love how they do that. So that wraps it up for another month. Hope you all enjoyed the live stream. I know we got started a bit later, but yeah, pretty crazy. We're at a new record here. What is this, like 2 hours, 14 minutes or something? And in 5 minutes, I have another video scheduled. So that will be the Flesh and Blood Arcane Rising pack. So if you want to check that out right after this. And that's it. We'll see you again later in the month. So I know April, we were supposed to do this live stream last month, but last month was totally crazy. This month is no exception. So we're probably going to have another one of these later this month for May. So that wraps it up. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.